3,531.25. During this week, I'm gonna trade without looking at any charts. I'm only gonna use the depth of market and the timing and sales. So the bid, the ask, just raw numbers like the old school. And I'm gonna show you my results at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around. Also gonna answer to the key question, are charts overrated or not? So without further ado, let's get into it. Day one, I took 3 trades. I took 2 longs and 1 short, so let's get into it and let's analyze what happened. Market is opening higher, 20 points, so just within our rules. As usual, I'm gonna trade the trade scalp reversal, so I'm only gonna trade if the market opens with a gap, positive or negative, higher than 0.2%. So today was barely inside our rules, but yeah, it was not a great day. Let's go through it. So first trade, I get in here. I see a rejection on the lower side. I see a rejection on this 56, 30, 35 area. Market is opening positive, so there's positive news. Everything looking good. I get in long for a breakout to the high of the day. Let's see how it works out. Trade starts to go in profit, but it really doesn't go through as fast as I wanted. I should have got out around here, as you see, between 56.37 area and 56.37 There are a lot of volumes developing, so that was a good point. That was where buyers and sellers were battling, and if they went above that area, it was a good sign for a long push. But as you can see, they struggle a bit, and as soon as they got down, I got stopped out, losing 2 points right about here. The second trade, I see the market really is not pushing downwards too much, so as soon as it tries to break down, I see the rejection and I get in long again about here. And as you can see, market starts to go in my favor, get above the 37 area again, but it doesn't quite break it, and it starts struggling a bit. It slows down. So at this point, the market was doing pretty good. The trade was really in my favor. I was up 3 points, but it didn't have the strength to break the high, and I wasn't ready to close the position. Yeah, that was pretty bad because at this point the trade started to reverse back down. I wasn't quick enough to get out, and I got stopped out again, losing 2 points. So at this point, I get in short. I saw the market, it was struggling a bit to break the higher. It got rejected 2-3 times, and I said, you know what, even though we're opening long, I'm gonna start going short, looking at these rejections. So 5 contracts short at 56.35 and let's see how it works out. At some point right here starts really to take off. Selling pressure, get in, market dumps through the lows, makes new lows, and I decided to get out here because the market, is struggling to break lower. I cash in 4.5 points, covering all the losses and netting on the day 0.5 points. Here we are, second day right here. I take 4 trades, and that's not gonna end up very good. First trade, I get in here short, looking for a downside movement. We are opening 50 points down, so the selling strength is pretty strong. But as you can see here, the market struggles a bit in the first minutes, and I end up taking a stop loss right here. The market start reversing upwards, and yeah, the first trade minus 2 points. So let's get ahead. As you can see, market's really pushing up, and I was pretty stubborn, so I decided to get in short again against the trend. Market was really pushing up with a lot of strength, and I get in short again, and that's not gonna end up nice because as you can see, I'm gonna get stopped out again with another push of the market. So we are already at 2 shorts and 2 stop losses taken. I'm gonna get in short again here, same mistake as before, and I'm gonna get stopped out for another 3-point loss. As you can see right here, market starts to accumulate there, and then it pushes up, and just like that, I got stopped out. So the second day was pretty tragic. I lost 11.5 points total. Third day is probably the best one. Really short day. You can see market opens right here, same as yesterday, 50 points lower. As you can see right here, market's showing strength to the upside. I get in long, looking for the breakout. Really fast and quick trade. The buying pressure is very visible, the speed on the tape. And at 57, I'm gonna stop right here because this is very important. At 56.70, as you can see, there are 200 contracts right here. So big wall, and the market and the price is attracted to that. So I didn't want to get out before executing all the big order. And as you can see, the market is gonna go there, eat that order, and push through it. Look at this, we're getting closer to the 200 mark. Stopping a bit before, but as you can see, started filling and executing that price. As soon as that order is gone, the price is gonna shoot up, just like this. As you can see, that order got executed, and I get out right about here, securing myself 3.5 points. And this was the only trade of the day. Day 4, I take 5 trades. Market opening with a positive gap, but as you can see here, look closely, plus 11 points. We're not within our rules, that's the point. I did a mistake, I traded even though the market was not matching our rules, and it didn't end up good. I opened up a long position, trying to, break 58.30 where there was a big order. The gap was not big, so the market started ranging a lot. And the first trade went like that, same thing as the second trade. As you can see, the market is just ranging. And I tried to swing to trade the momentum, but this was not the ideal condition for my strategy, and I was stubborn. I overtraded, and I took, actually the first trade I closed it manually, making 0.25 points, but the other trades they went into the toilet. 2 stop losses. This day ended up with a minus 5.8 loss. And finally, the 5th day of the week, let's get into it. Market opens negative, but I see a rejection down there between 57.21 and 57.22. Not a lot of volumes, so the selling pressure was not that strong, and as soon as it reversed, I decided to get in long 5 contracts in order to break the highs. But the first trade didn't work out, and I got stopped out with 2 points loss. As you can see right here, stop filled. Second trade, same thing, same idea as the first one. Market was not really pushing lower, was struggling a bit, so I thought that was kind of an absorption. So I get in long again on the lows, try to break the highs and swing it all the way through. Same as the first one, market breaks low and I get stopped out again with another 2-point loss. At this point, I was a bit discouraged, and the week was not going very well, so I decided to keep going. I decided to keep going. I didn't stop, but the next 2 trades were pretty good. I had a bit of brainstorming, and I see that willingness to try to go higher, but keep getting absorbed. So I take another short position right here, and this time it ends up working very, very good. As you can see here, the momentum starts to pick up and the trade really starts going into my favor. We were already up 4.5 points, and I got out with a plus 4.75 points take profit hit. At this point, I thought it was the end of the session, but I saw another opportunity right here. Market starts stopping and developing a bunch of volumes. That's sort of an absorption. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna try to get in long for a fast and quick rebound. And as you can see here, I get out a plus 1.5 points, netting on the day 2 points profit. Okay, so the week is ended. My experiment did not really go as I wanted, as I expected. We lost a net of 11.3 points, that in dollars is minus 3,531.25. It is what it is. For answering the question, are charts overrated? I mean, I think it's possible to trade without it, but you really gotta get used to it, and it's a long process. It's not that easy. You need to have a lot of discipline. But normal charts, I think they are overrated. But if you use footprint charts and order flow related charts, indicators, just like that, I think they can work pretty well and they can be very useful to your trading. So yeah, don't let it go. If you want me to try other challenges related to trading, just let me know in the comments, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.